It's that time of year again. This is going to be my new releases, reissues, record store day buys, and box sets from 2025. Part 1 of 2. Come in and have a look. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hoping you a great morning this morning. It is Sunday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I've been trying to keep myself busy, keep my mind off of things in the recent past by gathering up all my purchases of new releases, reissues, record store day buys, and box sets from 2025. So many that I have to split it up into 2 videos. If I showed every album I picked up over 2025, including used albums, we'd be here all day, and I don't want to do that to you or me, because I got to put all this stuff back at the end of it. So I split the video up into 2 parts. These aren't in any particular order. These aren't the best of. These are just what I purchased. I think there's close to 50 titles maybe over the last year. Some great buys. As you're going to see, my taste varies, but it also is the same as what my standard go-tos are. So some great mixes of albums, some great releases, some great reissues, some great record store day buys, April and this recent Black Friday, and a couple of box sets. I think there's 1 box set in this one. Sorry, 2 box sets in this one. And then there's going to be 1 or 2 in the other part 2, probably tomorrow. So not too many CDs in this one, but I'll start there just to get those out of the way. And this may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I do enjoy this release. This is the latest new album from the Doobie Brothers, Walk This Road. The 16th studio album by the band, released June 2025, June 6th to be exact, on Rhino Records. It's an album that honors the band's rockin' spirit from the past. You got Tom Johnson on this one and Patrick Simmons from the original band. And it's not overtaken by Michael McDonald's soul vocal style either. He doesn't take over the whole album. Everyone gets their share, and a fair share as that. It's a really cool album. Again, maybe not everyone's cup of tea, but I really enjoyed this one. I don't know if this is the last from Jethro Tull or Ian Anderson, as he's 80-some years old now, I think. The 24th studio album, Curious Ruminant, released March 2025. Anderson's voice is weaker than it used to be because of his COPD diagnosis. His flute playing isn't as frantic, but it's still there. It's still prominent on the album. His singing is still distinctive, even though it's a little laid back. His flute playing is still powerful, a little more restrained maybe. New guitarist Jack Clark on this one. He's no Martin Barre by any means with his frantic style, but he still lays down some great tracks on this one. Just not enough of them. Again, I don't know if this is the last album from these guys or from Mr. Ian Anderson, as he took the name. It could have been an Ian Anderson solo album, but he decided to create a Jethro Tull, just like the last 2 other previous releases on this one. But a decent album, just the same. This is a recent purchase of mine, and it's a 2025 3D compilation of 60 tracks by the amazing Small Faces. Originally released in 1969, curated by Faces drummer Kenny Jones on this one. Again, 3 CDs, 60 tracks by the awesome Small Faces. Too many tracks to read in this. I've already done an unboxing of this one, so check that video out. But yeah, you got some live tracks on here, all kinds of stuff. 60 tracks on 3 CDs. Sorry about that. From the amazing guitarist Robin Trower, and the 50th anniversary of Four Below. It's a box set. It's one of those book box sets. 1975 release original of the third album. The cover is done by Funky Paul Olson. You have Robin Trower on guitar, James Dewar on bass and vocals, Bill Lorden on drums. It's fantastic. This one is not only the original 1975 mix that's been remastered in 2025. You have a 2025 stereo mix on CD2. You've got outtakes and rarities on CD3, which is 15 tracks. And disc 4 is live at the Shrine Auditorium and Expo Hall in LA, March 1975. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. I love it. I love it. So that's it for the CDs. Now for some vinyl and reissues, remasters, new releases, record store day buys, as I said. A lot of people may not know this band, but this is the latest release from King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. This is Phantom Island. I love this band. I love these guys. The thing I love about them most is that every album represents a different genre. This is the 27th studio album by the band, released June 2025. Great orchestral rock and roots rock on this one. You have 3 singles off this one: the title track, Phantom Island, Dead Stick, and Grow Wings and Fly. It's fantastic. If you don't know King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard, I've got 20 albums of theirs. I think, I don't know. They're fantastic. Just fantastic stuff. A Black Friday record store day buy. This is Motorhead live at Brixton, 1987. The 5th live album by Motorhead, originally released 1987 in December at the Brixton Academy in London. It wasn't released until 1994, without the band's permission, by the way. Lemmy had no idea that this was being released. This is on red vinyl. I have to say the production isn't quite as strong as I would like it to be for a live album, but it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good, for sure. Another record store day. This is April release. Everyone got this one. This is Live EP by Led Zeppelin. The 50th anniversary of their 1975 studio album, Physical Graffiti, consists of songs off the album performed live during their 1975 Earl's Court and 1979 Nebworth concerts. It is fantastic. In My Time of Dying, live from Earl's Court 1975. Tramp Led Underfoot, live from Earl's Court 1975. Side B is Sick Again, live from Nebworth 1979. And Kashmir, live from Nebworth 1979. It's fantastic. I don't know why I didn't put it in. Oh, it's in poly sleeves. But beautiful black vinyl on the Swan Song label. It's a gorgeous sounding album. Yes, it is an EP. I don't have a lot of EPs in my collection, but this one was a necessity for sure, because it's from the iconic band Led Zeppelin. A kind of a Led Zeppelin related album. This is Jimmy Page and Black Crowes live at the Greek, the 25th anniversary, remixed and remastered March 14th, 2025. A live album by Jimmy Page and the Black Crowes, first released in 2000 on Music Maker. This is an expanded and remastered version of the album, recorded at the Greek Theater in LA in 1999. The songs performed include material from Led Zeppelin and Black Crowes catalogs, plus some old blues and rock standards. At the time of original release, there was contractual obligations from the Black Crowes record company preventing their own songs from being released on the first 2 versions of the album. The 25th anniversary puts those songs back in here and adds a few more tracks. You've got Custard Pie, Sick Again, No Speak, No Slave, Wonton Song. Side B is Misty Mountain Hop. Lots On for Nowhere. Wiser Times, 10 Years Gone. In My Time of Dying. Remedy, In the Light. Hey, Hey, What Can I Do? She Talks to Angels. No One's Fault of Mine, and Whole Lot of Love. The font is hard to read on this one, but fantastic sounding album for sure. This is a new release. This is, make sure my camera's still on here. Yes. This is The Revenge of Alice Cooper. The new release and the 8th studio album by the Alice Cooper Band, which is my favorite version of Alice Cooper. Released July 2025. The first time the band had been together since Muscle of Love in 1973. Alice Cooper reunited with former band members Michael Bruce, Dennis Dunaway, and Neil Smith for the first time in 51 years to release this Alice Cooper album. It is so good. It also features original guitarist Glenn Buxton, who died in 1977. They managed to put some unreleased guitar recordings on this album on a couple of tracks, Black Mamba and What Happened to You and Return to Spiders. It's a fantastic sounding album. It's really good. I love the sound of this one, the tracks on this one. It's got this old time horror look to it. Really, really good. Another great re-release is Sweet's Isolation Boulevard. Isolation meaning that they were recording this during the shutdowns in UK. It's re-recordings of 12 classics, Sweet tracks. It's on beautiful yellow vinyl. Of course, it's a take on Desolation Boulevard, their great album. You've got Fox on the Run, 2020 release. Still Got the Rock, Action, Love is Like Oxygen, Hellraiser, 16s. They're all 2020 releases. Blockbuster, Set Me Free, which is a radio edit. Teenage Rampage, 2020. Turn It Down, 2020. New York Groove, 2020. And Ballroom Blitz, 2020. Andy Scott on here, all guitars, synthesizers, and vocals. Bruce Buslin on drums and vocals. Paul Manzi on lead vocals. Lee Small, bass guitar and vocals. Steve Mann is also on here as a guest musician on the track Love is Like Oxygen, released in 2025. It sounds really, really good. It's you expect to hear the original, but Paul Manzi is a pretty decent vocalist for sure. But happy to have this one in my collection. Another reissue, which I really love. James Gang Ride Again. I never did own this album. This is the first time I had this one. First released in 1969. 2025 remaster. You have Joe Walsh on electric and acoustic guitars, all vocals. Dale Peters, bass guitar, 12-string acoustic. Jimmy Fox on drums and percussion. You got the big hit Funk 49 on this one as well. This was on just beautiful black vinyl. There's the back cover. Funk 49, Ashton Park, Woman, The Bomber, Closet Queen, Bolero, Cast Your Fate to the Wind, Tend My Garden, Garden Gate, There I Go Again, Thanks, Ashes, The Rain, and I. Fantastic album. Fantastic album. This came out in April, Record Store Day. From War, the 50th anniversary collector's edition of War. Why Can't We Be Friends? This is an amazing stuff. You've got the original album. I'm not going to break it out. I already did a video on this one, but you have the original album remastered. Okay, which you've got Low Rider, Why Can't We Be Friends, Lament. Leroy's Latin Lament medley, Lotus Blossom, Don't Let Anyone Get You Down, and then on LP 2 and 3, there's a 3-album set. You got bonus tracks and alternate versions on this one. Zorro, Don't Let No One Get You Down, Roman Rambles, Low Rider, So, Oatmeal Box, Heartbeat, and The Making of Why Can't We Be Friends on side 4. I'm going to have to dig this one back out again and listen to this one today. It's so good. I'm sorry for the glare on this one. Another April Record Store Day purchase. Sly and the Family Stone live at Winchester Cathedral, 1967. This is on clear wax. Yeah, this is so good. You've got Where It All Began. Black, white, male, female, rock, soul. Sly and the Family Stone was a true chimera. On this unissued, unprecedented vintage live recording, we hear them emerge fully formed from the womb. Deluxe Record Store Day edition with gatefold sleeve, 24-page booklet, pressed on clear wax. I ain't got no one for real. Skate now, throw me. What's the soul? I can't turn you loose. Baby, I need your lovin'. Pucker up, Buttercup. St. James Infirmary. I gotta go now. Up the floor. And Funky Broadway. There's Sly there. Cool find. Cool find. I have to say, Record Store Day, and this came with a MoFi sleeve as well, which is kind of cool. Record Store Day April was quite the event for sure. Black Friday this year wasn't too bad, but April was a much better one. This is a 2025 release from a band maybe no one knows about, but this is Stone Sour, House of Gold and Bones, Part 1. There's a Part 2 out there somewhere as well. You got alternative metal and hard rock. Band from Des Moines, Iowa. The fourth album by the band. It's amazing stuff. This is a Music on Vinyl limited edition. It's on kind of a gold label, but limited edition of 1,500 individual numbered copies on gold color vinyl, 180 gram audiophile vinyl as well. Great band, really good band. I'm gonna listen to this one again today as well. This Black Friday, just recently, November 2025 release, the Stranglers album 4, or Radis Norvejingus, the groundbreaking 1977 debut album by the Stranglers, great punk new wave band from England, making them one of the top. When it came out, it made them one of Britain's top-selling bands in that particular year. It's got edgy sounds, strong bass lines, fantastic stuff. If you don't know the Stranglers, they're a great band. Another April Record Store Day release. This is iRobot Work in Progress by the Alan Parsons Band. Contains early rough mixes, alternative mixes of the album's 10 tracks, all previously unreleased. And this is their first appearance in Record Store Day. It's got beautiful blue vinyl on here. You've got all kinds of cool tracks. iRobot, all kinds of notes and things. It's just a cool working of a fantastic album before it was actually released. It's kind of interesting to hear this for sure. Happy to have it in my collection. Okay. Speaking of Alan Parsons, this is the Edgar Allan Poe. Where am I here? Here we go. Tales of Mystery and Imagination, the Alan Parsons Project, the debut album by Alan Parsons, originally released June 25th, way back when, I can't remember now, 1970 something, 79. You've got Arthur Brown on here from the Crazy World of Arthur Brown. You've got John Miles. You've got Terry Sylvester of the Hollies on here. The complete lineup of Ambrosia and the complete lineup of Pilot on here as well. This is a 2025 half-speed remaster on clear vinyl of this fantastic macabre kind of album. Its themes of the album are retellings of horror stories and poetry by Edgar Allan Poe. Really good stuff. This was a 2025 April Record Store Day release. This is Blues for Allah, a picture disc by the Grateful Dead. 50th anniversary of the album, limited to 7,500 copies. The 8th album by the band, originally released in 1975. Of course, you have Jerry Garcia on here, Donna Jean Goddich on vocals, Keith Goddich on keyboards and vocals, Mickey Hart on percussion and crickets, Bill Kreutzmann on drums, Phil Lesh on bass, and Bobby Weir on vocals and guitar. Great stuff. And it sounds good too. For a picture disc, it sounds great. How about Ace Frehley? Rest in peace, Ace. Paul Daniel Ace Frehley passed away October 16, 2025. Of course, the original lead guitarist for Kiss. He was a spaceman at the time. He was there till 1982, and then came back in 1996, and then came back again and left in 2002. This is a compilation called Now Playing, 2025 release on Rhino Records. You got Rock Soldiers, Into the Night, Dancing with Danger, Trouble Walking. This is a really cool album, and it's on beautiful blue vinyl. Decent guitarist for sure. This beautiful album by the Smashing Pumpkins, Machina, The Machines of God, the 5th studio album, original release in 2000. This is the 25th anniversary of this fantastic album. A double album. It's just beautiful. Newly remastered, 180 gram vinyl reissue. Yeah. Too big to talk about, but it's so good. As well as Dream Theater's latest release. This is Parasinomia. This is a fantastic sounding album. 16th album, 2025 release in February. The band's first studio album with Mike Portnoy back since Black Clouds and Silver Lining in 2009. It's not only a great progressive metal album, it's a great album, period. I think anyone who appreciates music would appreciate this album. It's well produced. It's some great tracks on here. It's melodic rock. It is so good. It's got themes around the impact of sleep deprivation from nightmares and sleepwalking. But yeah, great album. And finally, two from my favorite band, as you all know, if you know anything about my channel. This is the remastered version of 2025's, of the original album in 2005 of Rapture of the Deep by Deep Purple. This is the 4th album with Steve Morse and the 2nd album with Don Airey. Two powerhouses. I mean, you put these two guys together, and it's like, I don't know. I'm beginning to love the Steve Morse, Don Airey era of Deep Purple because of how those two just gel together so well. This is a 3 LP 190 gram vinyl set at 45 RPM. I have to remember that every time I play it. But you got Money Talks, Things I Never Said, Rapture of the Deep, Clear, Quite, Observe, MTV, Back to Black, Working Man, Girls Like That, Kiss Tomorrow Goodbye, Let Go, Don't Let Go, Junkyard Blues, Before Time Begins. And then on bonus LP, you've got the 2005 Studio Jams and Rehearsals. And then side E is MTV, Money Talks, Back to Back, and then Before Time Began and Closing Notes. Amazing stuff. And finally, a fairly recent purchase, and I have the Now What album on CD. I could have got the remastered version, but the CD sounds really good. But this is Now What B-sides and bonus songs. This has to be on purple vinyl. Go figure. You got some amazing stuff on here. Side A is Hell to Pay, Radio Edit, It'll Be Me, All the Time in the World, Alternate Mix, First Sign of Madness, Side B is Uncommon Man instrumental version, Above and Beyond instrumental version, Après Vous, which is a fantastic track, instrumental version, and Hell to Pay instrumental version. Limited edition 180 gram purple vinyl. Again, from my favorite band, Deep Purple. So there you have it, guys. There's some 2025 new releases, reissues, record store day buys, and box sets. Part 1. Keep on tuned for part 2. Should be tomorrow. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk again soon. Bye now.